What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett here on the Jobless Gamers channel, and I'm joined with Mr. Boss for the win,
Hello.
the Saints fan,
What's up?
and our special guest for this Squadcast or podcast that we do every week is Zach Cox TV.
How's it going, everyone?
So in today's Squadcast, which is our weekly podcast series we do every single Saturday talking about GTA 5, GTA Online, and anything gaming related, we have next-gen trailer leak as well as next-gen details. We have mods to talk about. How long we think that devs will support last gen. We're going to be speaking about Destiny and Squeak Pipe and possibly some new information about my life. So we'll see if we get to that. But I guess Austin or Ross or Zach or Austin, you can take off the first one. I don't know, whoever wants to take it. I don't know. Next gen trailer leak, next gen details.
Yeah, so has everybody heard of the supposed leak and everything? Everybody
Yeah, that was
heard
my
about it?
video. That was my
Okay.
video yesterday, so pretty
Yeah.
happy about that.
So basically, in the code or whatever, we got some leak code about a Xbox One trailer. It was supposed to come today as we're recording this, the 24th, but it hasn't come yet, and we're doing this later in the day. Now, if it does come out by Saturday when we do put this up, then hey, it is what it is, and we probably have already talked about it on our channels. But if not,
Yeah.
it's still something interesting because Rockstar did update this, to put this new information in there. So they obviously are doing it for a reason, and
Yeah,
it's pretty
definitely.
cool to see. I definitely want to see a next gen online trailer because the one they did show already was just single player. So I'm waiting for that online one to see what actually transfers from that single player trailer into online. Hopefully everything does, but
I
what do
think
you
there's
guys
going to be a
think? Yeah.
third one because if you guys remember, the first Grand Theft Auto trailer came out, and remember it was narrated by Michael, and that's like all we got.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
guys
right.
remember that? And then the
Yeah.
second one came out, and then it featured all three of them.
Mhm.
I think this next one is going to go into more details about what you can expect on next gen. Like it might have that weird girl narrator telling us what next gen's going to offer.
Oh yeah, we
That's
got
true.
some awesome graphics.
Like in GTA Online, you'll be able to do this, 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 and this, narrated by that
GTA
weird,
Online
weird
Heist will
yeah.
never come out.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Rockstar, we're just kidding. I love you. But I don't know. In terms of like the next gen stuff, Zach, what do you think? What are you most excited for? And what console do you think you'll be getting it on?
Definitely Xbox One, just because I'm poor and I can only afford one console, so I'm just gonna stay with the Xbox. But
Nah, bro.
That's like
Not the way, bro.
isn't the Xbox One more expensive?
It's more expensive,
uh,
and look, I'm gonna
I
get some
think
hate.
they actually just dropped the price
They
on it
dropped the price, yeah.
June
So it's
8th
actually about the same as
because
the PS4. But look,
yeah,
Okay.
you can buy
listen,
it for $399, I think, without the Connect.
Shout out
yeah.
to Microsoft.
Listen,
Yeah.
but shout out to Microsoft for making that thing not freaking work. All right, I'm gonna get some haters, but I don't care because I rage quit off of Destiny last night, and you want to know why? I couldn't figure out how to freaking play the game and talk to people in my party chat. You can't do that on the Xbox One, and Microsoft, they took like 10 steps backwards. And in the settings, there's no like option to turn down voice volume and turn chat volume up. So you know what, Rockstar, Microsoft, what you guys need to do, Rockstar, if you're listening and you have some connections with Microsoft, please tell them to take the 360 and the way that whole dashboard is set up, because we can all agree the 360 dashboard is set up. That's amazing. It's probably the greatest thing ever. Make that on the damn Xbox One. I'm tired of it, man.
Dude, you just
I
set
had
off
to
a
play.
nuclear
Listen,
war.
I'm sorry, but I had to play with the goddamn party system on my screen while Destiny was on the left. I had to have it snapped. I don't get it, man. I don't get
Our
it.
comment section is going to
Dude,
be
this
like,
would be
PlayStation 4 is the best, Xbox sucks.
I love 360. I'm not a PS4 fan. I
Dude,
freaking just
I
got
love
this, but
freaking
still, man.
Dreamcast. I
You
don't
know
know
what?
about
PC
anybody
Yeah,
all the
else.
way. End of
Nintendo
the day.
64.
Dude, I
Yeah.
love Xbox One. I love PS4. I love Xbox 360. I love PS3.
Hashtag
I love
PC
Pac-Man.
masterpiece, man.
Austin hates everything apparently, but me and Ross and Zach, we
Hate me all you want, bro, but I'm just saying Xbox One needs an update for the damn UI. Anyway, off topic.
I'm more
Back
of a
to-
Wii type of guy.
back
yeah,
into
yeah. If you like
GTA.
Wii's,
More of a PS Vita guy.
well, like for the next gen, do any of you guys have the guys who brought up right now? I want to read off just like people know that.
It's the same description as
Well,
the
is it?
it just has it just has Xbox One partner, and it's like we're
No,
bringing
no, no,
GTA
no.
5
But
to the
it does.
Xbox
It
One.
does have. It talks about, and I don't remember, because they did have the newswire when they announced the next gen stuff at E3. I can't remember because I don't have that pulled up. I don't remember exactly what they specifically talked about in the newswire, but in the description, it gives a little bit of more detail, I guess, on what we can expect. So there's obviously increased resolution and graphical detail. So probably, I'm hoping 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Yeah, right. That's pushing it.
I don't know. I mean, some games are getting it that far.
They said like updated wildlife,
Yeah, they
better
said denser
advanced
traffic,
AI.
but
And like I pay attention to little things in GTA Online, like when you're in your car or like when you're walking around and you pull up your phone. Like I want to see my character pull out his phone, not just
yeah,
you
that'd
know
be
what I'm
pretty cool.
saying?
Yeah.
Have you guys like little things like that I pay attention
Yeah, you
to?
like go underwater and he's like speed dialing like the mechanic. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can pause your
like,
motorcycle.
hello, can you hear me? I want the adder.
Got
Dude,
that.
have you guys seen like I think GTA 5 single player first came out. Someone made like a whole montage to showcase the little things of GTA 5. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys ever saw.
101 things
Yeah,
like you
like
didn't
with
know
like
about
flip
GTA.
flops when like you
They
walk, they
actually
actually
flip and
flip.
flop.
Yeah, or like the barriers in like the water jugs actually have water in them, stuff like that. Like or when
Little
you
things, yeah.
when you crash into the dividers in GTA Online or GTA 5, like they actually crush in, like little things like that. It's really cool how like much detail went into this old system. I'm really excited for the next gen stuff.
Well, on the whole damage, because in this paragraph, just continuing through some of the other stuff. So there's greater draw distances, which is great. Upgraded AI, so hopefully they don't freaking run into trains when they're crossing the train track, which I just saw on GTA. New wildlife, which I'm actually pretty excited about. Maybe we'll get some hunting in online. And then here you go.
Horses.
I really
Yeah.
want to see some pandas just out in the middle of the
Yeah.
woods.
Pandas.
Yeah.
Pandas?
Like, yeah,
Some
dude.
wild
Hey, a
Siberian
panda.
pandas.
Dude, just pandas, dude. I
Pandas are
like
nice
pandas.
creatures. You're gonna go kill
Dude,
a
they're-
panda?
I'm not gonna kill it, bro. Maybe like they have like
You can
a
have it attached to
wildlife
you,
DLC where you can like
Pets.
capture it,
right?
keep a panda as a pet, dude. That'd be
Dude,
legit.
I could just see like somebody having a panda and it like crawls onto their neck and they're just like shooting guns at people.
What the
I don't know.
what?
That'll be some
We just
mod, dude.
morphed into Saints Row, everyone.
I don't know, man.
Dude, but
But
let's be real here. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a freaking pet DLC where you can have like a wolf as a pet?
a wolf.
Yeah, I mean,
I
of
don't know.
course.
I don't know if I pets.
That's what Minecraft's for, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
Do
man,
we
whatever.
really want pets? Do we really need pets in GTA
I don't
Online?
know.
It would be cool,
Let
but
us know in the comments. Do you guys want pets? Like you want to have Chop, or you want to have like Chop's little brother, or is it like a deer? That doesn't really make any
Hop.
sense.
Get it, deers.
Hop.
Hop. Rockstar. That's the name for you.
Trademark. Hop.
They're way ahead of the game.
You're so.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
he's
been a
just
long day of
he's been his
recording
cousin.
apparently.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It'd be cool, definitely, but I think it might just get annoying if it was like, because I just picture it being like Call of Duty, where there's that one kill streak where like the dog pops up next to you, and then if you die, the dog always kills like the person who kills you, which it'd be cool for the guy who died, but the guy who just killed them, it's not cool because then you gotta worry about a stupid dog coming after you. And I just think that's how it'd be like, Chop be there, and then you get shot. Well, Chop's going down the street and then he gets hit by an NPC.
Dude, have you ever been killed by a dog in GTA single player? Those things are tough.
Yeah.
They bite you
Uh,
once and it's like an insta kill.
Yep.
Yeah,
No
man.
matter
But
where, I think.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't really. I mean, it'd be cool. I definitely want the new wildlife as pets, though. Not really sure. But the last thing on the details is advanced weather and damage effects for the ultimate open world experience.
I
So
like
like
that. I like the weather.
the weather, yeah. Like I don't really know. They'd say advanced weather. I mean, right now we just have rain.
There's some lightning every now
Yeah,
and
you
then.
get lightning, you get the harder thunderstorms. I guess there's different types of the rain. I guess there's fog if you include that. Maybe this advanced weather, you mean snow? I mean, I know it doesn't snow in LA, but maybe like
You
every
never
now
know.
and then I don't know, that'd be pretty sweet.
Maybe they could change weather based on locations, because kind of like
That's
you know how
one
it is
thing,
today,
yeah.
like because like no, if it's sunny, so let's say it's like sunny in the morning, and you take a helicopter to like Sandy Shores, it's still going to be sunny and just a
Yeah.
few hours later. It's not going to be any different weather.
That would actually be pretty
So
cool. Say it's like raining in the city, but not in Sandy Shores. That would be
yeah,
pretty sweet. Maybe that's what it means.
Maybe that's what I mean. Cause like, it makes sense. Like if it rains anywhere in the map, it rains everywhere.
because Sandy Shore from like Los Angeles, which is downtown Los Santos, is like 4 hours away, and weather can easily change when you go 4 hours away.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Even like 30 minutes.
Yeah, like so that'd be cool. I mean, I'm excited.
Sounds very cool. Do you want to take that opportunity to go ahead and move into how long you guys would think devs will support last gen?
I think, like,
Go
what do you
ahead.
mean by that?
Like,
Like
how do they think
include
they'll
patch
stop? Yeah,
updates.
like I think it's gonna be. I think I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that they'll always upload, like, have DLCs for each console.
I
Well,
think
if
so
it's just
too.
cars and stuff like that, it's probably not hard to just put it
Mm,
on all consoles.
I
Yeah.
think that like the new generation of consoles stuff might not ever be removed. Maybe for the old generation stuff might
What do
be
you mean?
removed, kind of like the firework launcher, like how that's supposed to be taken away. I think that on the new generation that stuff won't be taken away.
Well, I probably not because it's a time DLC.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking about it in terms of lines of like the shittiness of the Xbox 360 and
Yeah.
PS3 in terms of like memory and whatnot. But I mean, I guess that makes sense. But I think they are. I mean, this is new for Rockstar. Obviously they've never had GTA Online, and
Yeah.
they've never had a GTA overlap into another generation of
Hmm.
console. So, it's I think they're going to. I mean, why not? They have such a large audience that's on this current generation of consoles. So,
And so yeah, and so many people want it. Like, I mean, what if there's a demand, they'll bring it out. Like that's just how it works. That's just business. Like if there's a demand, there's gonna be a supply. So
Yeah, but
hopefully,
there's gonna be a point when not many people are playing on the 360 and the PS3 when they're just not gonna. That's how it is for every game. Like
I
it's
think
Wait,
in
just
time, yeah.
it's gonna like the statistics of how many people are playing on next gen, last gen, and
mhm.
PC. It's gonna be so spread out because like I don't know about you guys. I know Austin and Ross, you guys want to play on PC in the future.
mhm.
But will you stick to PC? Will you go back to old gen? I think I'm gonna play all of them, but I don't know. What about you, Zach? Like, what is gonna be your main console or preference system?
I mean, I'll get it on PC because I've always like when GTA 4 was still out, or when it was the GTA of its time. I always wanted. I didn't have the PC powerful enough at the time to like get on, but like all the mods and stuff for that, I always thought was really cool. So, definitely gonna try it out on PC, but probably Xbox would be my main console.
All right. What about you, Ross?
I think for obviously like mod videos and stuff, I'll play it on the PC, but I'm still gonna play on a console
Yeah.
just
See,
because
the
I
thing
don't know. There's
is,
something about it.
yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, I love PC gaming. Like the mods on half the games I play are amazing, but the thing that it comes down to is you got to play in a chair. You got to you can't just lounge back and play PC games. So whenever those days you're just like, you know what, let me just chill back, play some GTA. You play it on the console, and that's gonna be basically what I'm gonna be doing at least. Obviously, yeah, for the mods and all that stuff, making videos probably on PC, especially if they're that theater mode. But playing with you guys on live stream, subscribers and stuff on the live streams and things. Obviously, most of you guys probably have it on either the Xbox One or the PS4, so play it on there too. But I'm just excited for you know everything,
Well,
all
like
this
kind of
new
going
stuff.
back to what we were talking about just a second ago, like how long do you think Rockstar is going to actually keep up with the DLC overall for GTA 5?
Uh, Now that they have GTA Online, as long as they want.
Yeah, it's probably never gonna end. And that's the thing. Like, I really want to know how Rockstar is going about it with like GTA 6 because I remember them at the very, very beginning. I think this might even been before GTA came out. They were talking about how GTA Online's gonna last, pretty much forever, more or less, and it's just gonna be this constantly updated thing where they add new lands and all this stuff. I
They're gonna make
wonder.
GTA 6 because
They're gonna
eventually,
make. I'm telling you, man. City Stories DLC, bringing back all the old cities.
but
Boom.
Yeah.
eventually the GTA 5 engine will become. Right now, the GTA 5 engine is
But
glorious.
how
It
did
is like
they?
the best thing out there.
Okay, but how did? This is the other question. That I'm just trying to think like how they're going about it. Do they just transfer like? Is it like
Yeah,
Call of
it'll
Duty
just
where like
transfer to GTA
online goes to
6.
GTA 6?
Yeah, like the story mode for GTA 6 will be story mode for
Or
GTA
will it
6,
be a
and then
new GTA? Will it be GTA Online 2?
No.
Because if it's in a new city, because it's probably not. I mean, unless they
that's where
keep it
Garrett's
as
point
Los
comes in.
Santos.
They'll just make different cities.
So, so what they could do maybe is like, so right now we're just in Los Santos. When GTA 6 comes out, say it's a remake of Vice City. They
They'd open
GTA
up Vice City.
Online with that as Vice City, yeah. But then you get to the point like, Okay, well, what disc do I put in to play the online? So I don't know. There's a bunch of questions, but it is interesting to see where they're going in the
Yeah,
future.
because eventually the GTA 5 engine will be outdated.
Yep.
And it will not be acceptable to have that because clearly it was made for the 360 and the PS3.
Yeah.
And like
there
with
will
the
be
sorry.
I was just gonna say there will be a time when they are gonna be forced to make the next GTA. So
Mhm.
I was just gonna say with like the capability of the new consoles and things like that, I bet you with the next GTA, you guys say that they could be remaking Vice City. I think that the Vice City map is like it'd be just too small for just a
Well, no, I
single
mean
GTA.
they
Like
could
I'm
add
waiting.
on to the Vice City map. You know, obviously back in PS2 when they had it,
Yeah.
they couldn't do much. I mean, obviously, what isn't? Well, actually, I don't know because I haven't played San Andreas, and I don't know. You can hate me.
San
Whatever.
Andreas is fucking
Is
huge.
San Andreas? Is
Yeah.
it bigger than Los Santos now?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think
huge.
so, yeah.
And
It's pretty
like
big.
and they kind of revolutionized the GTA series by allowing you to play as 3 characters
Yeah.
in GTA 5. Well, imagine in GTA 6, you play as 3 characters again, but you also have 3 or 4 different cities to play in
Well, see,
also.
what I don't know, man, because it's just the way they're marketing. Like they're marketing GTA Online is a separate
Yeah.
game in and of itself. So like,
Well, it is. That's what
it
it is
is.
for
I
them.
know, but I don't know. It's just when like maybe a GTA 6 is literally just GTA Online. Like there is no story mode or single player, and it's I don't know. It's kind of similar to what like Destiny or whatever these other games coming out are doing, where it's um co-op.
hmm
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's a good idea. I really like. I hope not, to be honest, just because I've been playing, the GTA series for over 10
Oh
years
yeah,
now,
me too.
and
I
I
love
love the
single
story
player.
modes.
Yeah,
Like they're really awesome.
but I don't know, man. I
Just have
don't
to wait
know.
and see, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. We could only speculate on it now, but
Yeah.
uh, I guess since we were kind of talking about PC there for a second, um, so this mod talk, we've kind of talked about this before. Recently, in the past like couple weeks, there's been a bunch of people on consoles, 360 and PS3, talking about a bunch of these mod menus and how people are spawning asteroids and Ferris wheels and anything else. Like, is it any? I don't even know what's happening anymore because I barely go.
UFOs?
Yeah, I barely even go into public lobbies anymore because of this stuff. But um, you know, just people like how long is this going to go on? Because from what I've been told, the UFO stuff that Rockstar supposedly patched a couple weeks ago, like
It's back.
people have found
Yeah.
ways around it.
Dude,
It's probably never gonna stop.
yeah, I mean, just from the live stream we do at Rockstar the other day, like, where if you guys are unfamiliar with what we're talking about, we did a live stream with Rockstar. It was myself, Austin the Saintsfan, Mr. Boss of the Win, and Spears Amazing HD, as well as Swiftor. And literally, we had a modder come in and we all started humping each other, or what we were doing,
We were
dancing?
Yeah, we're
dancing, yeah.
dancing.
We were dancing. I mean, like, I had some pretty good dance moves, I gotta admit, but dude, it was crazy because, like, we were not expecting that. I mean, the Rockstar devs sort of knew that it was eventually gonna come, but
Did they mention that? Were they upset with that? If you can talk about it.
um. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say
That's
All right,
okay.
well,
That's okay.
what
we
they
won't.
Yeah.
said,
Yeah.
but
Oh well.
they definitely weren't too
Well, I
happy
mean, I
with
don't think
Chrome.
anybody was really. I mean, obviously, it was harmless, but
It,
still, you're not expecting that. So,
I think it was funny as hell, in my personal opinion.
yeah.
But it's still their game. They treat it as such,
Well,
and
yeah,
they
they're
don't.
trying to do this professional live stream, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that
yeah,
happens. So, yeah, it's understandable.
yeah, yeah.
And
But
maybe like on the heist subject, which I don't really that's kind of a touchy subject, I guess, to talk about, but maybe that's why Rockstar is taking so long to put out heist because they're trying to find out and patch up every possible way that somebody could exploit it and use it to do like money glitches
No
and things
matter
like
how
that.
long they take to delay it to fix
But
exploits, they're
well,
still
it
gonna
doesn't.
yeah,
exploit.
still gonna
Well,
be
but
there.
it's not. It doesn't matter because the people that are working on heists aren't the people that are working on fixing
Live
things.
streams.
So
Yeah, oh, that's too.
it
Yeah, it's crazy. Like when I went to the office, how many like different sections they have for everything, and like people that are in the community team don't know about like what bugs are being fixed or what exploits are being fixed. Like it's really weird how this it's weird, but it works for them because like
Mhm.
no one knows about anything in
yeah.
like their own company. Like it's so secretive. It's crazy. Um, but
But
in terms of mods, I mean, like besides those, the mods that are used by modded consoles and stuff, I think that mods once they come to PC, since we were on that subject, They're gonna be a lot of fun. I think there's gonna be harmless mods that allow us to do things that we've never imagined we would be able to do.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
That
See,
was an awesome
this
mod.
is one of the issues that I have, or like that I can just see happening. Like since Rockstar are putting this on PC, we all know PC is easier to mod, easier to hack, easier to do all this stuff. Like how is like I just don't know if GTA Online is gonna be more broken than it is now with like people getting modded money and all this stuff. And especially if your characters transfer, like you go on PC, bam, give me some modded money, bam, go back on Xbox One or PS4, and you're set.
They're
Is
probably
it
gonna
gonna
have
be able to like transfer to PC and back?
no. They're probably gonna
Yeah,
look. I
they said
guarantee
you
you, it's
will.
gonna. No, wait. Maybe for
Yeah,
maybe for maybe
Maybe like
for
Xbox 360 to
maybe they
Xbox
pay.
One.
Maybe they charge you like
no,
to do it.
no. It's you can transfer your character from 360 to either PS4, Xbox One, or PC, and
Yeah,
you
but you
can
can't
go.
transfer them back, can you?
Oh, well, why not? I mean, I don't. I
Because then you just run to the issue you just said.
well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
And if they did have that, they would
if
have
you
a
couldn't
it would
transfer your
charge.
character back, then
It'd be a
why?
charge service.
Well, no, that wouldn't make any sense if you couldn't transfer your character back
Well,
because
it just gives you the option because you put so much time into the last gen. They want to give you the option to have it in the new gen, not
yeah.
because like, yeah. I mean that's the only reason it makes sense.
I now
Because
wonder if you can
think about it,
transfer
man.
characters between consoles though. So like, say if you're on Xbox One and you're also on PS4, like for us it'd be perfect because we're obviously all gonna get it on pretty much everything. I'm assuming,
Hmm.
and it'd be so convenient if my character transferred from Xbox One, say to PS4, or vice versa, or to PC. Because right now, if my character transferred to PS3, I'd be playing PS3 probably with some subscribers just because they always ask me. But the fact of the matter is, I have to start a new character when I play PS3, and I don't want to go through the whole process again. So that's why that's not happening. So I wonder if Rockstar will allow cross-platform transfers
That's tricky
just for next
because
gen.
I don't know if that's like if the system makers Sony and Microsoft have to share
But
information.
if they're doing from PS4 to, I mean, from PS3 to Xbox One, what's the difference between PS4 to Xbox One?
I don't know
Because it's
because
all in the
the
social
Xbox,
club. It's all in the cloud.
but yeah, but Xbox One uses like Microsoft servers for that, and I don't think they're going to be like, "Hey, Sony, you want to share servers that we created and pay for and built?" So
Yeah,
there might be an issue
It's a
there. That's
touchy
like the only
subject.
thing I can see.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like the whole modding, like I'm hoping it goes good because from what I've seen in other games, people who play on PC are usually the most like they're more mature and they understand modding and how it works and how it's helpful to the game, like it makes the game fun. But then, you know, you're always gonna have those some people that just want to ruin it for everybody.
Yep.
But
And that's in
I
every
want to
that's
see
in
like
every scenario.
I want to see like servers, man. That'd be pretty cool. Like having modded servers.
Yeah.
It remind me of have you ever played God, what's it called? I can't think of it right this second. It's like you have a grappling hook and
Just Cause.
yeah, just cause there you go.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Like that
Hmm.
was like
That's
the
a fun game.
multiplayer mod is
Online,
fun.
yeah. But again, I just want some more information, man. I don't. Why does Rockstar always gotta be in the dark about so much stuff?
I mean that's how they work,
I
man.
know.
They're so like hidden. But let's you wanna jump into Destiny? Or 'cause
Um.
I don't know. I haven't played the beta. I actually have some beta keys that if you guys want me to give away
I
in
haven't
this
played either, so
video.
I'm
Yeah.
about to be as quiet as a church mouse for like
Zach,
the
have you
next
played yet?
segment.
Zach, have you played?
No, I got some beta codes
Oh
and I
my
just gave
God.
them away because it doesn't
These
seem like my
guys.
type of game.
All right, we're not talking about Destiny.
Oh.
Yeah, Scratch Destiny. I heard it's really good though. If you guys want,
Yeah,
I
it's
might be
pretty fun. I
giving.
like it, but
I'll probably give away some keys on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'll give some
Mhm.
keys. So follow everybody in the description on our Facebook, Twitters, and Instagrams, and we'll have some possibly coming out this week. So be on the lookout for that. If they don't come out, don't blame us because we probably got lazy and
well, no.
forgot. But
The beta ends Sunday or Saturday, so
oh well, scratch that. You guys can still follow us because I have like 6 keys in my Gmail, and I'll probably give them away like
Next topic.
next topic.
well,
This is going to do Squeak Pipe, and then maybe we can talk about me moving.
sure, man, sure, man. So,
All right, so Squeak Pipe, if you guys don't know what Squeak Pipe is, basically a service that we have that you guys leave a message, and we'll play it on the Squadcast. Every Squadcast, right before, like an hour before, we tweet out the link, and you can record your message. And with that said, hit it, Austin. I don't know what up.
all right,
Yeah.
all right. So
DJ.
the
DJ,
first
play my
yeah.
jam.
Play that track, DJ.
All right, so the first one is from Adrian.
Adrian, my homie.
Yep. So
Adrian.
here we
I
go.
don't know who he is.
Hey squad, I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think that Rockstar is gonna spend any attention towards last gen after next gen comes out? Because a lot of people don't have a next gen console and they still want to play GTA 5 online and have fun with it and have some new stuff. Do you think Rockstar is gonna have DLCs for last gen even after next gen comes out? Thanks for listening to my question, and peace.
So yeah, so that's actually, you know, we kind of just talked about that.
Yeah. Thanks, Adrian.
Yeah, thanks for the question. But as for the answer, there, I think like we can all agree, they probably are gonna go on for however long that people are playing the game. You know, obviously, right when next gen comes out, they're not gonna just be like, oh, sorry, see you later. You know, Xbox 360,
Yeah.
PS3. They're obviously gonna still release patches and. I mean, heck, I just saw, wasn't it a couple like weeks ago they released a patch for Red Dead Redemption, like to fix
I mean, they'll
some
probably
stuff
come
in there.
out and say within like, say next year they'll be like, all right, guys, on this certain date we're gonna quit releasing updates and DLC for GTA 5, Xbox 360, and PS3 version, but we're gonna continue on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Mm-hmm.
Are
They'll
they
probably
still
do
working
something
on?
along those lines.
Do they still work on Max Payne?
Max Payne. I don't know if many people play Max Payne, to be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably more people play Red Dead Redemption than Max Payne.
Probably.
But
I played that game. It was pretty good.
yeah,
The single
I
player
played
was
the
great.
single player. I didn't play multiplayer.
Yeah.
This is very like shooter-ish. But go ahead. Who's the next question? Thank you, Adrian, again.
So this next one is from Jaden. It's a little bit long, but let's go ahead and play it.
What's up, squad? I am a huge fan of all your guys' video. I think that they're awesome. And I just would like to talk about GTA 5 being on the next gen, and then how, say for an example, you had the Xbox 360 now, and you wanted to get the PS4. How do you think that would work of them transferring the data from the Xbox 360 to the PS4? So say for an example, you're on rank 200 like now, and if you wanted to get it on PS4, you wouldn't have to start all the way back down from like rank 1. So I would think it is interesting to know what you guys think. Like, do you guys have to put like a social club account info, or maybe use a USB, or so? Thank you guys. Again, I love your videos. Peace.
All right, well, thanks, Jaden.
I think I actually have the answer to this because I think during their press conference when they announced the PS4, didn't the guy on the stage say, like, let's say you have an Xbox 360 and you want to play on PS4? Well, don't worry, all your data will transfer over.
Yeah, I
Did he
think
say
that
that?
the
Or?
key is it's social club, and a lot of people apparently have had a lot of issues with social club. So you're gonna have to figure that out. Because that's where everything lies. I'm assuming, you know, it's with the social. That's how this is all possible.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure like you would get like say like one chance to like transfer over.
yeah,
Say there's no going back once you say you're on Xbox 360 and you want to go to PS4. They say, okay, well, there's no going back. You can't ever transfer
yeah,
again
that's
once
what
you
I'm
go to
kind of.
PS4.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping
Unless
it
it's
is.
paid. Unless it's paid transfer.
No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be paid.
No, I mean
don't-
like they give you one free, and if you want to transfer it back or transfer
you
it
gotta
somewhere
buy a
else,
shark
you
card.
pay. Yeah, I
I don't
guarantee
know.
you they have
I
to
could see
monetize it.
that. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be like whenever you make a character, like it gives you one last option to like, you know, recreate your character if you want to change anything. That's how it's gonna be. I'm assuming, you know, like you get on PS4, whatever. It's like, all right, do you want to transfer your character? And if you don't, then you got to start a new character. But if you do, I'm hoping it might actually use one of those 3 slots for the you know, the characters that you already have. So like I can have that character just to have it, you know, have all my cars. But then I still, if I want to, you know, replay the game and you know, level up and stuff again on the new gen with all the new stuff, I can still do that too. But
I see
what do
it's
you,
possible, but I don't, what do you think, Ross? Like, do you think that it would be that easy, or even Zach? Do you think it would be, I mean, easy for them to do it using the social club, just transfer characters back and forth? Like, I can't imagine them doing that. Let me know what you
I
guys
just
think.
don't think it would like you'd be able to just go back and forth because like we were talking about earlier, that opens up room for exploits and doing money glitches and things like that. But I think with Call of Duty Ghosts, didn't they implement the feature? Say
Yeah.
you're on Xbox
Mhm.
360, you can transfer your stats over to Xbox One.
Yeah, that's
but
probably
you
what they're
can
gonna go
never
about.
you can never go back. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to just go back and forth. You get like one or two chances, I
Options,
guess,
yeah.
to options, yeah, just to transfer over.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, I wonder if because I'm assuming it'll work for both characters because people have two characters now.
Yeah.
But it's definitely gonna happen because in the description it says for the leak code we talked about at the beginning, current players will be able to transfer their existing GTA Online progression, to next gen. So how it's gonna work, it probably is gonna have to do with the social club. So like if you are not connected to social club, I would highly suggest go looking into it. If it's not working, go figure out how to fix it. If you need to, I think there's an email for Rockstar. They can help you out with it. But definitely go
It's
do that.
pretty easy.
So
It's pretty easy.
yeah, definitely go do that. So if it is with Social Club, you at least have that already set up.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess one more question. Let's go with Pensfan 219. It's a short question.
Hey Squad, do you think Rockstar would ever add anything like a new class of cars like Formula One instead of just adding it into the supercars and have multiple Formula One cars instead of just a couple? I think that would be a cool DLC. What do you guys think?
So Formula One.
I
New
actually
class.
talked about that in like one of my car DLC wishlist videos. That's the car I want to see, like a
Would
Formula
that
One
be?
car.
That wouldn't be in a supercar.
No, it would just
That's
be
what that's the issue I had. I was like, what category do you put it in?
a
Because a Formula
special
One's
car.
one seater.
It'd be a special car.
Would it'd have to be a Pegasus vehicle?
Yeah,
But
so it'd be
I wouldn't want that to be a Pegasus. Like I didn't want the monster. I mean, I get why it's a Pegasus vehicle, but the monster truck, I would love to have that in my garage and customize it, put some sweet rims and stuff.
Oh, why is the Dubsta 6x6? Isn't that like a war stock vehicle? Can you keep that in your
Yeah,
garage?
that's another thing that's weird. Yeah, you can keep it in your garage, but you bought it off the Warstock website, which
Yeah.
kind of didn't make sense. But if they added a new class of cars, I mean, I besides like a Formula One, like if they just added a slash special category.
That sounds like it would be a Pegasus vehicle. Like, say they were to add the space docker in, would that
Yeah,
be
that's
listed
another thing
under
I was thinking.
Pegasus,
Ah,
or would that be listed under kind of like the I don't know what the category name would be, but it'd have to be something crazy for like space docker, say the tow truck if they ever put that in their vehicles like that.
yeah, I mean, if they did add special though, like the issue arises where, well, if you're playing a race with this special class and say there's the alien space docker, but then there's also this Formula One car, obviously that's not balanced.
Mhm.
I think they pretty much have all the car categories like down. I don't know what other types or classes really they don't have. I mean they have a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever played the races. There's a lot of categories that you can scroll through.
Yeah, it's quite a handful.
So I don't know. I mean, I would love to see a Formula One car because love they would seem pretty cool to race, and the cars we have now are getting kind of old a little bit. But as
And
for a
see,
new
that may be the
class, I don't
thing.
know.
Say it would be like a like one of those time DLCs where you can't buy the cards like there, but then after like a couple weeks or so, they remove it from the game. So if they were to add in a Formula One car, that's probably what it'd be like.
Yeah,
I
probably.
I hope they add some cool stuff in, like car wise,
Yeah.
very soon. But with that said, do you want to take us out, Ross?
Sure. That all the topics we're doing?
Yeah, that's for everything right now.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of the Squadcast. This is 21, correct? I don't think we actually said a number in the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't
So
remember
this
the
is
the
21.
numbers.
So we're past 2 decades worth of Squadcast, which is crazy. And so hold on, if it's 20, so each month is 4. So we've been doing this for what, 10 months basically?
Yeah, man,
No,
we're
wait.
almost coming up on half a year. I think 26. That's half a year. So that's crazy.
Half a year?
Mhm.
Man, my math was horrible. Why did I say that was 10
That was
months?
horrible.
That was the worst math. Okay, now I'm not an
Ross is
engineer,
the one
guys.
that's like
I'm
in
not an
school still.
engineer. I'm still in school. I'm not an engineer
What's
though.
7? I'm so tired. I don't even
Math. It doesn't even matter. But anyways,
know.
yeah. Like I said, whoever channel you're watching this on, like I said, be sure to drop a like on it and definitely say like what word should we say? Say
poop.
poop. if you're this,
P-O-O-P.
yeah, if you're
I like
this
how you
far,
just try to spell it out for him.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, man, you never know.
if you made it this far, write poop in the comment section. Be sure to leave a like on everyone's videos. I know.
P-U-P.
I'm trying to outro us here.
Sorry, there's so much poop.
And be,
All right, finish, Ross. Go.
and be sure to check us out on all of our social medias. All the links will be in the description. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next Saturday if this is the only video you watch on our channel, or tomorrow for another daily GTA 5 video. Other than that, see you guys later, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Poop.